Up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Thunder. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, a big player in their conference, holding second place in the West. No doubt their sights set high as the year rolls on. Thunder, T-Wolves, up next on 2K Sports. Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And how about we check the numbers for Cason Wallace?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. SGA and Wallace in the backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the center position. It'll be Oklahoma City off the tip. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Randall. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And here's SGA. On the clock. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Now here's SGA. Last game he had 34 points. And yep, it's good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Gobert. Here he goes. And Gobert with the stuff.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Now here's McDaniels, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Fades back. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Now here's SGA. He's got 5. To the inside, and stolen by Holmgren. Williams against McDaniels. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Wallace, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Some of the hottest players in the league to show you now. The top scorers among shooting guards during the previous 10 games. Anthony Edwards on top.
Yeah, and his initiative goes a long way. I mean, we've seen it all season. He can gut defenses however he sees fit.
Yeah, and you need that kind of burst from the off-guard position, and boy, does he ever give it to him. I mean, he's a constant threat and a potent weapon.
Now here's Edwards. We saw him with 29 points in his last game.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's SGA. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Caruso, he's checked in for Holmgren. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Pass to Williams. It's blocked by Gobert. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now here's Williams. No points so far. Caruso finds Williams. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. 2 points. That one goes.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Up top, DiVincenzo. SGA covering. McDaniels from long range. On target from range.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And their defense has been locked down. They hold their opponents to a very low shooting.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge,
The previous play is under review.
calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren comes in for Hartenstein. And it's Aaron Wiggins in for Williams.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Edwards looking for an opening. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And it's Caruso with the ball for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game, and he gets that one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Edwards with it. 6 points.
What you say? Come on now. Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Holmgren, Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Dort in at the 2-guard spot. Chet not messing around inside.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Randall, he's checked in for Gobert. Shannon comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can be a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angle, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
Dort, the pass to Caruso. Back to Dort. And here's Wallace. No good on the three. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Conley. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
To the inside, Holmgren. Down low, Holmgren drops it in.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Wiggins with a steal. Pass to Wallace. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Screen by Holmgren. Down low. And a big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Now Reed beyond the arc. Minnesota again missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Holmgren left side. Wiggins down low. Randall's there. Clock at 6. On the wing, Wallace. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Dort. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do and he's still able to get the spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused the heat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. BA, back to you.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. McDaniels is checked in for Shannon. Anthony Edwards comes in for Dillingham. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And it's Holmgren fighting through the contact.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Reed sets a screen. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wallace has gotten his first basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Well, right now for Minnesota, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Thunder.
Well, they're executing well, and that's been the difference.
Yeah, they know where their bread is buttered, and they go back to it over and over again. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And Gobert with a block.
Gobert denying that chance at the rim. The Stifle Tower doing his thing.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And the second free throw is good. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Wallace outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. And a miss there on the triple. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Edwards.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Williams against McDaniels. Back to Holmgren. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Edwards, no good. The Thunder have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Williams passes to SGA. Goes up on the baseline. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Wallace with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's SGA. Oh, Shea showing no fear inside.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
It's McDaniels on the wing. And he drops it in from the low post. Edwards has got 14.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Nas Reed's checked in for Randall. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The Timberwolves trail. Here's DiVincenzo. Going inside, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo put it on a show on that drive.
Right side, Williams. It's blocked by Gobert. It's a one-on-one situation. Edwards against Dort. Three-pointer. Edwards, no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Williams with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Randall, he's checked in for Gobert. Shannon comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. SGA finds Hartenstein. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. 6 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Here's Dillingham, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Jalen Williams. Reed to screen on Wiggins. And it's Randall with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. Conley goes in. Reed for three. Counted from distance. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
The shot by Dort, no good. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Wiggins against Randall. Shoots over Wiggins. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. In it forward, it's Jordan Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub. Just playing above the rim.
Here's Shannon. Dort defending. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Dort. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. Edwards, he's checked in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
There's the 3. Randall pulls down the board. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The lead is 2. Right side McDaniels takes a 3. Minnesota again missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Wallace, right side. Over Edwards. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their next game, playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Wallace's shot is good.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Edwards. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
That skosh of space off the pick was all Edwards needed. Nice execution in the two-man game right there.
For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. Yes, sir, it's good!
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's Edwards. Watched by Wallace. Lays it in easily.
Edwards a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Now Holmgren. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Now Edwards. Oh, what a move! Look at Edwards just slashing his way to a strong finish.
Edwards is who you want to go to in the clutch when you need points, and will usually find a way to get them for you.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Gobert pulls it down. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 1. Williams against Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Amp.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 feet out. That's what he wanted.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Randall on the screen. Edwards. Oh! Power is home. Oh, wow. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Gobert. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Hartenstein. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
SGA. He knocks down the jumper.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? If he misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Here are the Thunder with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Misses the 3. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.